Hello everyone, here for the Hammer Game channel and welcome back to an achievement run. Now this will be the last achievement run before the new DLC comes up because it is only 23 days time until that is the case. So it shouldn't be a complicated one. Now we are the UK and don't be thinking one empire because we are no way in hell doing that right now. We are going to go ahead and do Crush the Dream. So we need to be communist, we need to have completely Crush the Dream, and we need the United States as a puppet. So, yes, I did kind of do a communist play, I think it was a live stream actually, where I went communist and I did try and take out the US. However, I had not done decolonization because you have to do this within 2 years of becoming communist. So basically, we're going to end up going communist as quickly as possible, get basically to Crush the Dream. And we're going to try and do this and get decolonization, get rid of everybody. The only issue is Canada. I really want to keep Canada, but we're not going to be able to keep them, I don't think, unless they make a faction. But anyways, we need to do a change in the course. Let's get ourselves into it, because they might do the Commonwealth of Nations. Now if they do the Commonwealth of Nations, we can strike them by striking someone else, which wouldn't be terrible at all, but we'll see. So tanks gonna bin. We're not gonna build any tanks whatsoever for this. Now historical AI focuses is off because I feel like going communist is just gonna break it anyways if we had the historical AI focuses on. So we are just gonna turn that off, and we're gonna let the game just turn to an absolute bloody mess. Here's hoping not into a complete bloody mess. Right. 5, 3, and 3, I think. We'll go with that. Eventually I want... We need to get close air support as well, though. Close air support. Let's get you up here. So I might just bin the bombers. And I also want the naval bombers as well, just to help my fleet take care of the American fleet. So that is how we're setting up for now. We have 33 civilian factories. We're going to spend the first year building cities. We are going to indeed do that for once. I know, shocking. So we'll start off with them. Then we'll start pumping out military factories. Plus we're going to get some through focuses as well, because we are going to have to wait before being able to flip communist anyways. So I don't know what generals are going to are going to stick around, because we are going to do a whole little purge during this. So I'm hoping Claude doesn't go bye-bye, because Claude is just my favourite general, really. I can totally see Harold being killed off. Eliminate the upper class. Field marshals, generals, and admirals. Aristocrat field marshals and everything. Fate of the royal family. We'll probably just kill them. Yeah, 2 years of becoming communist, a civil war will start. Unlocks the concessions to the trade union decisions, which must be completed to become communists. And there goes King George V. So, it's relatively speaking, it's not that difficult, this achievement. It is literally just kill the US and puppet them and be communist. But the whole decolonization thing makes it a little bit harder, because you do have to make sure you've done that, otherwise you are going to be shafted, really. Let's do concessions to the trade unions. And we have to do Crush the Dream as well. We have to do it. So possibly they may end up going into a civil war. They're continuing a New Deal. They're not going to go into a civil war. Unless they go communist, which would be a bit awkward. They'd probably end up joining the Comintern at that point as well. Let's get them exercising. We're not going to be using any motorized division. It's literally going to be infantry and cavalry. Now, do we get a war goal in Ireland via the communist part of the tree? I like to think we don't. I don't think we do. Advise France or the Low Countries to our faction if they're communists. Well, we can't do that anyways, because we have to do Crush the Dream. Oh, but we're going to give away Northern Ireland to the Irish because we're going to withdraw from the contested territories. And we're also going to leave Labrador and Newfoundland up here in Canada. Oh, which means we'd have to use Bermuda as the landing point. We'd have to land in Halifax. Because I really do want to take out Canada, because it's going to hopefully make taking on the US easier for us. But we'll see. What's happening? Ah, the second London Naval Treaty. Conference, rather, not Naval Treaty. Don't really need that. Don't need you either. We could give refuge to them, but it doesn't really matter. Not going to expand the Burma Road. Don't care about the Dutch. And yeah, but I don't really care about any of those. Don't know why I spent time closing them down. Right, concessions to the trade unions is done, so we might as well just revisit our colonial policy. So that does bring up our communist support. As well as bring down our stability. Fantastic. So that's unlocked decisions for us, so goodbye to that. Trade unions demand minimum wage increase. Increase the cost of all requested trade union support decision by 10. Effects not complete. Complete trade unions demand minimum wage increase. Pass minimum wage increase legislation. Okay, we've got to do that. So we can hold a referendum when we have completed all of the legislation. We have not granted trade union demand in the last 30 days. Oh gosh, support for more than 50%. New factories. Right, so I'm presuming once this finishes, a new one will open up for us. Let's get on trade industry because we need to focus a lot on getting this sorted. Do we really need people? Actually, we do need some more cities because I do want to pump out factories like there's no tomorrow. So, point trade union. Winston Williams grants war profiteer, military factory construction speed +5, dockyard construction speed +5. We could do that right now if we really wanted to, and I'm really considering it. Trade union demand minister appointment. Oh, they demand minister appointment. Let's do that. Alright, so then we can do ahead and go do the paid leave legislation. Basically, we're making everything better for the workers right now. No point really doing anything with our generals or field marshals right now by giving them stats or anything, because they could be killed off with the purge of the upper class. Which, of course, we will not be touching for a decent bit of time because we do need to be communist, but that gives us time to start work on decolonising. The abdication crisis. The king is abdicating. He is 100% abdicating. No doubt about it. Yep, he is gone. So we got King George VI, who will also be probably disappearing because we'll get rid of the royal family. Yep. Oh, guide the colonies. Oh, don't like this. Why do we have to guide the colonies? I just don't like how some of them are 70 days. Like, gosh, at least these ones are 35 days. The self-governance. But, oh, gosh, we're going to lose all our territory. Oh, sad times. The empire is no more. It has to be done. It has to be done for the achievements. So, because we do not want a civil war happening. We do not want a civil war happening when we're halfway through killing America. That just kill her. It's killer. Increase the paid leave. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Wait, when? April 1937. I guess we'll do it for tactical bombers because I'm not making bombers, and that still allows me to get the consumer goods -5, which will help us build more factories, which in turn will make us be able to build more factories. I also do want to hop over here and do limited rearmament, grab the extra research slot, get the Royal Ordnance Factories, and then the BSA company. We do want to grab that as well at some point. As long as we do this within 2 years, it's fine. I will probably do the majority of the self-governance. I'll leave the 70-day ones. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the past the. Oh, we go to limited conscription. Oh, we're not on limited conscription, are we? No, we're only on volunteer only. Nice. Right, guide the colonies is done. Let's withdraw from the contested territories, which means we leave Aden and Yemen. We lose Hong Kong, we lose Labrador, we lose the Falkland Islands, we lose South Georgia, we lose Northern Ireland, we lose Gibraltar. And everybody likes us for doing that. Damn it, I should have made the UK go... break up the empire so that this would go to Argentina. Then during my Georgia on my mind achievement run, I would have to take out Argentina rather than UK, because that has just ended terribly. I will be coming back to that one. Qing will have finished by now, but at the time of recording I still have to edit the video, because there is a lot of footage to go through for that. That is why I decided to record this one, just so it'll be ready. Right, let's get Concentrated Industry 2. I wonder, has the achievement list been released for the new update actually? Because that'll be interesting. There's a little entente. We might strike France before America, just if the opportunity arises, but our main focus is America. Because Canada should break away from us once we go communist. We could get a factory, but it increases all things by 10. I don't really want to do these right now. I'm presuming these will stick around. Because we need to safe... Oh wait, we can't do this right now. Granted trade union demand in the last 30 days. Right, we've got to wait then. We have got to wait. The Rhineland has not been... Oh, there we go. The Rhineland has not been remilitarized, but it will be in a minute. Right, we should probably go ahead and start changing this up. I'm going to go 7 and 2. Going to go back to the old faithful. The defense goes down by 24, but I don't care. And we do need to change off the colonial garrison, and just we're going to flip everybody onto the infantry division template. Right, self-governments for the Middle East. So Palestine, Jordan, Egypt, Kuwait, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates will all become puppets. But of course, once we get down here anyways, they'll all go bye-bye. They'll all... 75% chance of leaving the Allies and becoming free. Gotta love that. Really, really high bloody odds for them to escape, isn't it? So we've got the War Profiteer and now the War Industrialists. So it's pretty good construction speed. Pretty good. That's plus 15 on both the dockyards and the military factories. We will finish off those 2 civilian. I'm not going to bother with these 3 here, because once we do limited rearmament anyways, we will get 4 civilian factories. I do just want to get through these. We do get manpower from doing this, which isn't too shabby. 75,000. Yep, war is out of the question. France backs down. Good. I was going to say, I thought France was going to flip and fight for Germany there. I was like, okay. Bit ballsy, and would definitely result in their death, even though they do have the Czechs. Actually, they do have the Czechs, who have got 39 divisions apparently, so that's 140 against 80. But then again, the French have like nothing. They have nothing in terms of equipment. So we have the Safeties Legislation Act, legislation amendment to do. Mandatory union days. We've got 3 more. Our percentage is not up to 50 anyways. It's up to 20. No, it's not. It's up to 41. Yes, the British Union of Fascists is definitely the party we're trying to get in power here. Because I may strike Ireland, depending on what happens, just so it's secure. Go ahead and pass that now. Self-government for Asia, which means we now will have the Raj will become a controller and owner of Andaman. British Malaya will... Shenton Thomas retires. Will be replaced with, I'm presuming, a native instead, rather than a British puppet. Who else pops up? Australia becomes the owner and control of the Christmas Islands and the Cocos Islands. Maldives gets released in the Malaysian Federation. Burma gets released by the British Raj. And the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Everybody's getting their freedom. Look at the allies. At least we still control Africa right now, until we do that focus there. Now I'll just leave the big ones. I don't think we really need to do that. I think we just really need to get the decolonization. So we have 210 days. 77A. 210. Yeah, 280 days here alone for these. So at least these will be out of the way before we go communist. So this gives us 2 years to do it. So we could wait a year and try and take out America in that year, then do decolonization. Then again, we wouldn't need to do that because then we'd have the achievement anyways. Oh, we have to amend the legislation and it costs 150. Ouch. But we once we do that, we'd probably be at the support we need. Yeah, we'll be over the 50%, so that will literally just leave doing the last couple of... Yeah, the last one, rather. Decision that we need to do before we can flip communist. Right, so let's work on infantry equipment stuff. Just because our army is all infantry. Right, we are starting to work on military factories, is good. We're going to be building them for probably the majority of the game now. Right, Asia's got their self-government, and now it's time for Africa. Then we'll flip on over to doing the communist stuff, I think, because we should hopefully be communist by then. Mandatory union days. Damn! Well, it's a good thing we got the plus 15 bonus here for the construction of military factories from these two guys combined, because holy moly, would we be stuffed if we didn't. We would be stuffed. Do we want cavalry? Cavalry could be useless to some degree, but let's get recon company into the infantry. That is what we need right now. Hello, computer machine. I shall grab you. Can't wait to kill the upper class. Like, that is going to be the greatest focus that we're going to do this episode. Do we have to eliminate them? Oh, yep, the Canadians are running away. Right. Oh, we just have to do the whole referendum now. Good. They demand a referendum. Gets rid of trade union factory demands and construction regulations. Oh, construction safety regulations and the mandatory union days. Good, so we kind of do want to do that. Re-enables increasing the conscription laws. Gets prevent communist demand referendum. And then expected decolonization. So maybe we do just want to get straight through decolonization. Because how long would it take us to go down you? Well, that's 280 days there. Maybe we should just get decolonization done so it's no longer a threat to us. We get bonus attack and defense against the United States once we choose tackle capitalism. Africa is now free. Right. Well, we now have to look up where to go communist. So we'll go ahead and do towards Dominion independence. Actually, let's not even bother with that right now because I'm sure they'll go independent anyways as soon as I go communists. Yes, the CPGB is now in charge. Union of Britain, Harry Pollitt is here, and we're going to go straight for eliminating the upper class because I'm sure we'll be able to bypass the focuses because the Dominion should run off. I'll just wait until they're finished before doing anything of significant investments in the Navy. George is still here, but he will disappear with the fate of the royal family. Move the secure dominions. Oh. Right, we're doing that first. We need to do this first. Move the secure dominions. Hopefully be able to stop them from leaving. But in the off chance that it does not stop them from leaving, let's go ahead and get a naval invasion set up over here in Bermuda. And we'll get them on over to Halifax. We want that to be ready because that's going to take 70 days. The Dominions' eye or ideological shift with suspicious eyes. It's not unlikely that they will reconsider our ties with Westminster if we let them, and so we must not. Acting swiftly, we may be able to forcefully affect the change in government before diplomatic relations become too strained. Yes, we need to do this. We definitely need to do this. Right, we are starting to get free dockyards. We do need to leave that bloody naval treaty. We can cheat on the treaties. We cannot abandon it though right now because the world tension is not high enough. Early cruiser, do we want some mine ones? Early submarines? I'll get some subs in production right now. So what's this gonna... I don't... Enables move to secure Dominion's decisions. I don't know what they're gonna be able to do, but I just need to secure Canada. Canada's the only one that needs to be secured. Oh, for Pete's sake. Burn the royal portraits. They're going communist. Fantastic. Right, let's eliminate the upper class now. What decisions do we have? Go away. Move secure dominions. Right, we need to send ourselves out to Canada ASAP. Where do we need to impose martial law on Canada? Is that all of their land? How many men do we have in this? 236k. That should be enough. Impose martial law. Yeah, he's prevented from breaking free for 180 days. Yeah, we only need to keep them. We do only need to keep them. So if we can just... I don't think we need to secure Labrador. I think it's... Wait, right. Let's actually properly do this. Manitoba and Saskatchewan, if I've even said that right. Right, let's just get this off. Right, that is one, and that is one. So, boom, boom. Then we have British Columbia and Alberta. So, that's Alberta, that's British Columbia. Just to confirm that I got those right. There we go, there we go. Nova Scotia, St. Lawrence, and Southern Ontario. There's St. Lawrence, there's Southern Ontario, and there's Nova Scotia. So it's literally just the south. Yeah. Wait, what are you? New Brunswick. We don't need New Brunswick. No, we do need New Brunswick. I did not see that one. So it should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's good. We're good. Right, that is that sorted. So let's get to Canada before they can leave. There's a Chinese United Front. Yeah, I don't care about the other ones. We need to install the communist government. We need more than 20 support. But if they're going communist anyways, this should be easily done once I'm able to do propaganda campaigns and also impose martial law. Expected decolonization in 679 days. That is fine. We can also still do these ones, which could be very handy. 180 days factory output. Oh. It's 180 days for the construction worker support. Weekly war support. That could actually do... I could do with that right now. Didn't mean to click the construction ones, but oh well. Oh, we have the construction. So at least military factories are going to be getting bulked like there's no tomorrow, really. How... Are we almost over to Canada? We are over. I may have to distribute them a bit more equally myself. Because Southern Ontario just does not have enough. Right, we're going to have to just split them up into 8. Right, so 9,600 in all 4 over this way. So 1, 2. Oh, it's only 9,000 we need. What's in 1, 2? That was not 2. There we go. 3 and a 4. So that's all those bunch. So what we'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that sorted that out. As for the rest, we need 48,000 in Southern Ontario. There's 54,000. So you, Southern Ontario. Just making sure. Then we need 28,000 there. In here, I think, if that's correct. St. Lawrence. Was it St. Lawrence? St. Lawrence. Then we need 9,600 in both the other two, which is easily done because it's literally just half of these. New Brunswick. And Nova Scotia. There we go. Move to sort yourselves out, then we can declare martial law, which will stop them from leaving. Because they're going communist anyways. They're already up to 15%. Did, oh no, they've not formed a faction because they're still with me. We'll maybe try and hold on to other ones as well, possibly. Of course, the divisions that are going over here were at the opposite bloody ends. Come on. Only with the upper class. Okay, right. So, field marshals. We lose both our field marshals. We lose Harold, like I said we would. Lord Gort. Oliver Lease. Get some civvies, though, and military factories. Claude's still with us. He's still with us, guys. He's still with us. It's fine. Right, we'll do the fate of the royal family, then we'll start doing decolonization. Right, actually, we shall keep that open at all times so we can see how close we are getting to doomsday. Let's go ahead and get the Hurricanes. We are Bolton fighters. And let's more guns, artillery, support equipment, more fighters, more of all this stuff. And we're just waiting for Marco Polo Bridge incident. We can probably leave the naval treaty now by the looks of things. Yep, abandon the naval treaty. So long, farewell. Wait, who's going in there? Guys, get the here plate. Wait, where is one of them? Oh my gosh, guys. I'm trying to declare martial law here. Oh, good, good. That's better. They're actually travelling by the flippin' train tracks now. Or the infrastructure, rather. Oh, jeez, man. Had me worried there. Do we want anti-tank? I don't think... Actually, the Americans may have anti-tank. May have anti-tank. Not anti-tank, I mean tanks. I still will get anti-tank, just to be on the safe side, because it's not going to take too much to really do, is it? So, did we lose Alan? Did Alan die? No, Alan's still here. We still have Richard O'Connor as well, and Miles Dempsey. All the good guys. In fact, who's going to be our new field marshal? I guess you can. You're a war hero. It's not really that concerning, really, to have you as that. Impose martial law. And install a communist government in Canada. Ah, glorious. That was easily done. Do we want to go ahead and secure anybody else? We do probably have the ability to do so. That's Canada, the way. That's fantastic. We could go ahead and Cape, Natal, and Transvaal. We only need 48,000, 48,000, 19. Okay, right. What have we got here? That's 36,000. We have 54k, so if we move... Right, so that's... Right, 54k. That's one of them. We just need another batch of 6, so if we take 2 of you and put you on there... And then we just need a 19,000, which we have here. Just take a couple one guy off. Then that gives us all the guys we need for that. So we're going to go ahead and bin all of the field marshalling things here. There we go. So what's the 3 in South Africa? Cape, Natal, and Transvaal. Those 3. Which one's the lowest? Cape only needs the 19, which is you. then the other two are the exact same, aren't they? Yeah, 40,000, 40,000. Yeah, 54 and 54. Good. Right, so you there, and you there. Right, let's have a wee look at the Raj. The Raj needs a lot more coverage. And again, we do have these 10 divisions, so it's 9,800 in it, so it's got to be those. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. 20! Lots of 2 divisions, which is 40 divisions. Okay, right. India's out of the question right now. We'll head to... Ah, yes. At least we have Canada, though, so we don't have to worry about that. We could maybe get Australia and New Zealand instead, and then we can just kill the Raj. So we did 2. How many's on you? 45k. I don't think we need a 45k. Oh no, we need 48k. Right, that's the 54 we need. Then we need a 38, so you're way over, but if I take 5, that's 45k. So if I take one of these away, it's 36, and I'm needing, yeah, 38, so that's that. And then I need a 19. Because 2 is not enough. No, there we go. So that's the 19. So we got those 3. That leaves us with a lot of 2. There we go. That is what we're needing for Australia. What about New Zealand? It's just 48 and a 9. What we got? Not enough. We might be able to get enough out for them. Possibly. But if we can get Australia... So New South Wales, which New South Wales is there, so that's, might as well just bin you, bin that, bin that. Yeah, New South Wales is the big boy, which is there obviously because that's where Sydney is, the capital. Canberra and Sydney rather. I forgot Canberra is the capital of Sydney. Victoria is where the next big lot is, because that is where good old Melbourne is, and also Adelaide. Queensland is there. I'd like to think the last one's going to be Perth, where Perth is. Western Australia. Yeah, that's where Perth is. That is the city over there. There we go. Right, so they'll head out there. As for these 5, I will get them in position over in... Wait, where are you, Garrison? I will get them over to New Zealand. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them in time. It's 48k is needed in one of them. Which we obviously do not have enough, and then we need 2 more. So we need like 3 divisions. I take it they're just... Yeah, North and South Island, of course. I take it the South... Oh no, it could be the North Island, that's the one that's the most... Yeah, of course. Right, that's sorted. So they'll do their thing. Can we get these divisions out soon? Just put them onto there for the time being. We should hopefully be able to get over to them. But we need to start doing decolonization stuff. We just need to get that finished so it's not a threat. Then we can start building ourselves up for the Americans. It is only 1937. We're doing good so far. What other generals we've got? Jock. We have got Neil Ritchie as well. William. And George. So we've got the guys. We've got the guys that I usually use. So we're sorted. Are they ready to deploy? They are. Good. Right. So. What is it? That's 9,600. So that is Yeah, that's the 2 divisions. So take you, put you on there. Sorted, and I'll just put general on you because why not? Not the fate of the royal family. Exile them to Canada doesn't really make sense at this point. Tried and sentenced. We lose the thing anyways, but we might as well send it. Yeah, we'll exile them to Canada, which is also a communist country, and they have burned the royal portraits. That is absolutely hilarious, but why not? Right, we don't really need to continue down here for now. The war to end all wars would be nice to get rid of, but I am going to start just getting down the decolonization, just so that's done out of the way. Yet we have banished the royal family. Be gone! Right, are we almost in South Africa? It is a long way to travel, of course, especially for some of the divisions now going for Australia. Hopefully we'll be able to nab them before they run off, the guys. Hopefully. Hopefully. I thought the Germans had control of that. I was like, what? Austria, oh no. Australia's managed to escape from our grasp. New Zealand has not yet. Damn it, we were too slow with Australia. But that's fine. Doesn't really matter. These were the guys going to Australia, weren't they? So, to the Raj instead. Don't think we have enough divisions for the Raj. Joe, you just get on the American border. Yeah, just everybody on him. Oh, I feel like we have missed the opportunity of grabbing all of them. They are all running away. Damn it, just when I got there. Well, maybe a slim chance we can maybe take the New Zealanders. Maybe. Maybe possibly grab them. Yeah, we need to start producing divisions now to take on the Americans, so let's start. Let's start pumping the divisions out. We got Canada, that was the most important one to get. Ah, New Zealand's got away as well. Okay, we probably have enough divisions to actually take the Raj now, but it doesn't really matter. Just a little bit too slow. Actually, you can go in a different field marshal because they're up there. Actually, I'm probably going to swap that around because I'd rather have my best generals on that front and the weaker ones there. Gosh dang it. So close. Get Neil as the other field marshal. Right, well guys, I shall leave that episode there, so thank you. There goes India. Let's just wait a second, because I'm sure... Oh no, that's all of them. That's all of them gone. Right, well guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very soon for some more. Until then, take care, cheer bye, then out.